You may recognize our next guest as a finalist from season 9 of the most fashionable show on TV, Project Runway.
Here to tell us all about the stylish clothing line she launched post-show and to debut her new collection, which she's wearing today, Kimberly Goldson. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Kimberly, it's great to have you here.
And
of course, your line is called Kimberly Goldson. It's named after you. Tell us how being on Project Runway helped you prepare to launch your own thing.
Well, Project Runway was so integral in who I am as a designer now. I went onto the show thinking I was all about one thing, and I came out known for my pants and separates, which I love, and it's such an integral part of the collection now. So it really has helped me define who I am and the women that I want to service.
So you learned a lot.
You learned a lot.
Absolutely.
The New York Post predicted that you'd win.
Yes, we thought you were going to win too.
Yeah, we did. Were you disappointed?
There's a bit of disappointment, but now, in hindsight, everything happens for a reason. God has a plan, and I've just been, working my way to this point and beyond right now.
Yeah. Now, of course, your line is contemporary women's wear, women's wear. What kind of modern-day woman wears your collection, your line?
We wanted to make clothes that women can actually wear. You go to work, and that's 80% of your life. So we wanted clothes that women can wear to work for all of the other things that they have to do in their life, but being fashionable at the same time.
So you can rock it from work and then go out afterwards and you're still looking the part.
Exactly. You just look a little bit more special.
It's for the it girls. For the it girl. Now, you debuted your collection just last week during Fashion Week.
Yes.
And what was that experience like? I mean, I'm sure it must have been a heady time for you.
Yeah, and this was your new collection, Fall/Winter 2015.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it's always so much work that goes into preparing for Fashion Week, and then you get there, and it's, just to see the reaction from everyone, it's so uplifting, and it's so inspiring.
But put it in context for the viewer. You do all that preparation over, what, weeks or months for 15 minutes? For 20 minutes?
Is it anticlimactic, or do you feel really good once the show is over?
We did a presentation, so it was, we stayed around for hours, so it was, but sometimes when we do a runway presentation, it is that. It's like all the work for like 15 minutes worth of show. I mean, it's
worth it because the eyes are on you, and you kind of have to do it.
Yeah, and just to see the reaction of people when the garments come out, they like the oohs and the ahs. It's really...
Well, I think we should ooh and ah right now. You got to show us some of your great wear.
Yeah, you have some models here today, right, to show us, give us a preview of the collection.
Yeah, so first we have Iris.
Gorgeous.
She is ready to go to work, and this is a great piece to show you how you can go from work and then out to evening.
This is amazing. Is this a cloak?
Yes, it's a cape, and capes are still very strong going into summer and winter. Yeah. So we have her in a sheath dress, and we just paired it with our metallic blouse and the cape. And, it's just all about the textures. We have a lot of textures going on here, the metallics, the wool, the vinyl trim. And it's just a really chic way to go to work and then, transition to doing something special.
That's beautiful. Now, we know
you're... without the cape?
Does the cape come off?
It does come off.
Well, can we see? With assistance. It comes off with assistance.
Yeah,
come on out. Come on out, girl. Yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous and interesting textures and different fabrics.
Yes.
I know you're from Brooklyn. Does Brooklyn inform any of your design?
Oh, it's all about everything that I do. The influence is there. It's totally who I am. It's where I get a lot of my inspiration from girls I see around.
I live in Brooklyn, love Brooklyn.
Yeah, don't you?
Let's bring out the next model.
Let's see next. Ah. So I see this tapestry similar to your top.
Yes. So this is, I usually create my own patterns. So she's wearing one of the patterns I created. It's a window pane and floral print, which is together in the dress I'm wearing. Yes. And she's wearing the bomber, which has the cape sleeves, again, keeping with the trend that's going forward.
Can we get a spin on that?
Yeah, you get a spin, and then it's just like a pencil skirt, but it just has a fullness on one side to it, so it makes it a little bit different and special. So this is the girl who's going to something cool, like a cool event.
And it's bold to mix the different patterns as well,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
Well, mixing prints are still key going forward, but for people who are scared of it, I've made it easy and not so intimidated by putting it together for you so you can see how you can do it. Just keep the color in the same family, and it won't be so hard to mix them.
Now, she might be hosting something, or going to something hosted by Jay-Z, who I understand you listen to when you're creating.
Yeah, well, every show that we do, I listen to Jay-Z. I grew up on him.
It's that Brooklyn influence.
It's the Brooklyn thing. And every runway show that I do, I always use a Jay-Z song as the instrumental for the show.
Okay.
And you've got another look.
Yes.
This is a head-to-toe that's dragging on the floor, baby.
Yes,
oh
so finally we have
this jacket.
Yes, so we have Brianna. So she's going to something more special in the evening, but she has her overcoat on, but it still has a statement piece, you know, with the bow on it. So she is, she's ready. You know, you still need to be fashionable even though you need to be warm. So
and you could probably still wear this inside and still look good, couldn't you?
Yes, right. But you can wear it over jeans. It's just, you know, it's just a coat, but it just gives it a little bit something special.
It does. It does.
What is the big trend for fashion or fall winter 2015 that we've seen in your line and other people's lines during Fashion Week? What do you think is the
capes are really strong. They're still going very strong. You know, you saw it all over the red carpets. You know, you see it every season. But I think the capes are still really strong.
Okay. Well, we've been hearing this discussion. Your models are beautiful. You brought beautiful black models, and we often hear that as a discussion.
Let's bring them all out, actually.
Bring them all out.
And
do we?
You all look amazing.
We hear about this need for more models of color. What do you make of the progress in that direction? We've heard Beth Ann Hardison and Iman and Naomi Campbell talk about it.
Right.
Exactly. Do you think things have gotten better?
I still think there's a definite need for improvement, because if a mainstream fashion designer, like a big name, if she or he puts on a show and then has like an all black model show, it's like this big thing where it shouldn't be that way. It should just be a natural occurrence. Like it should just be a natural mix of women, because if you're appealing to a mix of people, we should see that also on the runway.
Can you name drop any of your clients? You know, we love to name drop around here.
You've worked with Angela Simmons is one of the celebrities that you've worked with.
Adapero Odeyo, she wore it for the 12 Years a Slave premiere, and we just recently dressed Tiona Paris for the Essence Black Women in Hollywood.
Anyone you want to dress? Like a wish list client?
Michelle Obama still.
Michelle Obama.
I could easily see the First Lady in
I thought you could say you could easily hook that up.
I think I might have to make a call.
The name of this dress is called the Shell, so if she wants this, she can.
I could totally see her in that. And Jennifer Hudson as well is somebody who you'd love to.
Yes, she would be great. Solange, Emma Stone right now, Tika Sumter. I mean, the list goes on.
So how do we tell them to find you so they can find these great looks?
You can find us at KimberlyGoldson.com and on Instagram and Twitter at Kimberly Goldson.
And can we see your dress? Because we haven't. Of course, this is one of yours.
Yes,
gorgeous.
Your designs with our pockets here.
Love it.
So
and it's so cute the way it comes out with the A-line.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you, Kimberly Goldson.
Thank you so much.
First Lady Obama, you're watching Arise Entertainment 360. We'll be right back.